Good morning. Good morning on this thankful Thursday. This thankful Thursday, morning tea with Regina. Good morning. Inspiration and encouragement. I hope you are inspired by what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be looking at reality versus fantasy. Yes, reality versus fantasy. Is our dream based in reality or is it based in fantasy? I know when I start really thinking about what my dreams were based in, it was based in fantasy. Case in point, when I started my business, and I believe some of you may know and some of you may not know, I thought that once I set up shop, once I started my business telling people about it, that it was going to automatically grow. It was going to automatically grow. Good morning. Good morning. And what I began to realize is that it wasn't growing automatically. Another thing that I thought that once God gave me the vision, which when I was a little girl, some may know and some of you may not know, that God gave me a vision and I saw myself on a stage speaking to people. Now I felt in my spirit it was going to be on an international basis, but I had that dream, right? And guess what I thought? God was going to automatically make it happen. There is a scripture in the Bible in Ephesians 2:8 that tells us that God has already prepared the good works for us in advance. And you can assume that you're not going to have to do anything for those works, but that's not true. As I began to understand what it meant regarding to have a dream, and what it took for me to make it happen, that one of my mentors, Cheryl Wood, would say, if you don't have a commitment, then you don't have a transaction. Commitment means transaction, that you have to commit to investing in yourself. No investment, no transaction. Wow, that was powerful for me. Throughout the years, I have invested in books. I would go to conferences, spiritual conferences. I would listen to pastors, and they would say, make sure you write it down, take notes, and go back and look at your notes. And I had this bad habit of not re examining my notes, not looking at what I wrote down. And to this day, I have to fight that. I have to strive to go back to what I wrote down. It's so important. What am I doing? Am I just building notes and not taking a look at them? And in my mind, that took up a lot of time, but it needed to take up time. There's a quote by uh, Rudy Ruckiter, Reuttiger, Rudy Ruckiter. And he states that dreams, and I'm going to read it to you. Reality is the enemy of fantasy, but not of dreams. Reality is the enemy of fantasy, but not of dreams. Reality, based in reality. And just for a second here, I just want to talk to women because we have these dreams, these fairy tale dreams of the knight in shining armor coming and rescuing us and taking us away like Cinderella, Snow White. Yeah, that's it. Cinderella or Snow White. Yes. But no, no, that's not real. That's not reality, is it? It's not. No one's going to come and whisk us off and take us to the land of happy ever after. It's going to require work. And you know something? In every area of our lives, it's requiring us to put forth commitment, investment in order to have that transaction. So today I want us to ask ourselves some questions. Do you think your dream is based in reality? Or do you think it's based in fantasy? I'm going to encourage you to write that down. But there are some ways of examining whether or not it's based in reality or whether or not it's based in fantasy. John Maxwell has a book. It's called Put Your Dreams to the Test. And I'm a certified John Maxwell speaker, trainer, and coach. That's the investment I had to make in order for me to bring about the transactions that I wanted. And what he looks at is fantasizers versus dreamers, reality. Fantasizers versus reality. So here's what he talks about, which I think is really powerful. You might want to write this down. I'm going to share 4 of them. Fantasizers rely on luck. Fantasizers rely on luck. Dream builders rely on discipline. So when I was stuck in God was going to make it happen, I was really relying on luck. There were things that I had to do to discover about me becoming a speaker, teacher, trainer. And I am an ordained minister. So preacher, and I do preach. But there were things I had to begin to invest in. So I did go to school. I got a degree in pastoral counseling from Ashland Theological Seminary. I enjoyed counseling, but I thought once I was done with the classwork and everything, again, it was going to automatically happen. Once I tell people I was a counselor, clients were going to happen. Once I worked at a place, they were going to make sure that I grew. So once I did, this was going to happen. Once I did that, this was going to happen. Not true. Which brings me to my next point. Fantasizers focus on the destination. Dream builders focus on the journey. That's it. Life is a journey. It's a journey of us investing in ourselves and developing habits that create the clarity and the life we say that we want. If we say we want peace in our lives and we are hell raisers, guess what you're going to get? Hell raising people in your life. You see how that works? But when we focus on the journey, the habits we want to create, the things that we want to do to build our dreams, then that's what we're going to work towards. And it's not easy. I shared last week, it's messy. And in the beginning, honestly, I can tell you I wanted to be done with this journey because I was like, wow, this really is a lot. But I love it. And it has the ups and downs, and it's requiring for me to break habits. And one of those habits I've had to break is believing it was just going to happen. Another example is thinking about shortcuts. When I'm looking to create a folder for certain things, or I'm looking to search for something, this button or this ask will appear that says shortcut. Shortcut. And sometimes I'll take that shortcut to create the document. And I'm like, wow, shortcut. There are no shortcuts in dream building. There are none. Which brings me to the next point. Fantasizers look for excuses. Dream builders, reality people, lead to action. No excuses. We want to make it happen. No excuses that somebody or something made you act the way you did. No excuses. None. Getting rid of old stinking thinking is real important in building our dream. Fantasizers wait. Dream builders, ones that based in reality, guess what they do? Initiate. Waiting for life to happen, waiting for that knight in shining armor, waiting for that job to give us that promotion, waiting for that friendship, that love we think that we deserve, waiting for this to happen, waiting for that to happen. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, all over the place. No. Nope, that's not the way it is it? It requires us to participate in life. So, what are your dreams? What is it that you say you want to do with your life? Have you built up those bad habits that keep you from moving into your dream? Are you investing in who you are and who you say you want to be? Are you investing? Or are you nursing those hurts, pains, and wounds? Are you having the record play over and over and over again? Life could be if. Life could be if. Here's a call to action. Evaluate where you are today. Slow down. Take time for you to ask the question, reality or fantasy? That is the question for us all. And as I stated earlier, in every area of your life, every area of your life, you can look at that. Do you have some misnomers about building a family, building a relationship? 50% of marriages end in divorce. 50% of marriages end in divorce. First time marriages. Second time marriages is 75%. That should tell us something. Have you fallen out with family and friends because they should have known? We put that on people. They should have known. Maybe, maybe not. examine where we are. What is it you say you want to do for your business? And then start dealing in reality. I have some comments here. Good morning, Barbara. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Get Erica, thank you for joining. No commitment, no transaction. Erica say that's good. Yes. Slow down and take time for me. Yes. Yes. Slow it down and take time for you. So I want to encourage you today. That's my call to action. Also, I want to encourage you to go to my website, reginachall.com. Sign up for my newsletter. I do send out information. Please feel free to join me. What I'd encourage you to do as well is to make sure you join me every Thursday on Thankful Thursday, morning tea with Regina, inspiration and encouragement. And if you are a woman, I'm going to encourage you to go to sign up for Enlightened Hearts. Own your voice, own your power. That's every Tuesday. And I have a group for women. So join me there. I look forward to you joining me every single Tuesday and Thursday. Barbara said, wow, wow, wow. This is so powerful this morning. Yes, thank you so much for joining and the encouragement, ladies. Thank you so much. So join me every Thursday here on Morning Tea with Regina at 7:30. Then you can also join me on Tuesdays on Enlightened Hearts. And Enlightened Hearts every Tuesday, own your voice, own your power. We're talking about building our self-esteem, ladies, on own your voice, own your power. So thanks so much for joining. Again, you can subscribe by going to my website, reginachall.com. Have a wonderful, thankful Thursday, and be thankful for where you are, and you can get to where you want to be or go. Take care. Bye-bye.